Hi there. We are going to be doing a little video here. This is for the Doll Prop Stop members, and that's our group on Facebook. What we're doing is we're making a feast, a medieval feast for 16 to 17-inch figures, and it'll be a diorama in a castle setting. Anyways, we're getting together one of the main platters on the table, and it will be a boar with apples and lettuce around them and different herbs and other fruits. Okay, we're going to start off with the apples. On the apples, what we've done, I've already prepared some here. In the platter that I'm going to be using. There's quite a few there, but I'm also going to be using them in other fruit bowls. We are going to start out by using translucent red and maroon of the Sculpey. Sculpey is great for little fruits and things of that nature that it doesn't matter. Sculpey can be a little fragile in larger items or in a doll itself, but not for smaller things. It's great. Little things that are not going to get a lot of use, it's fine. And I like Sculpey because it's almost usable right out of the package. You're going to be making little worms. Make yourself like 2 of the translucent. They don't have to be perfect, okay? Make them kind of thinner if you don't want to get too fat on there. So, okay, that's okay. 2 little worms is fine. Of the translucent, 2 little worms of the red. Okay. And 2 little worms of the maroon. Okay, where's our maroon? Oh, here it is. See, nothing's really perfect here, and it doesn't have to be. Because you'll see everything gets kind of mashed together. The only thing I want to do here is I do want to stagger the colors a little bit. Like, have, the translucent a little separate from the other colors. Alrighty, now we're just going to take this little bunch and push it together. Stretch it out a little bit. Fold it. Stretch it out a little bit, fold it, then just roll. Fold it again, roll. Fold it again, roll. Fold it again, and roll. You're going to end up doing that about a good 10 times or so. So we started out with something like this. We went to this, and eventually it'll even blend in more. Okay, we're almost ready for the apple. Okay, see, it's starting to blend in pretty good. We still want just a little bit of the translucent showing through. It's going to be a lot mellower after it's baked. Okay, so now we've got this. We're going to make a little ball. We don't want to completely lose our stripes, but we just want to make a little ball. Now we're going to kind of narrow the bottom out of this little area here, and then we're going to leave the top a little wider. Okay, kind of twist it around here, make sure the top is left a little wider. Alright, so here we got a little apple. Okay, I'm going to take the little screwdriver here. I love to use those screwdrivers. teeny ones. And we're going to do 3 little cross sections on it, like a pie. We're not going to press too hard because we're just wanting to make little indentations. Then we're going to take our another little star screwdriver that has the star shape and just poke slightly right in the middle there. Okay, that'll give you your little indentation for the apple. Alrighty, now go on the bottom, which is a little flat, and that's the way it's supposed to be. And just do 2 little cross things here and a little bit of a poke. So we've got an apple. Now mind you, the way you find out if your apple is the right size, I just take my take a doll, put a little saran wrap on their hand and set it in their hand, kind of compared to what an actual apple would look in your hand, you know, how big it would be as compared to what it would end up in their hand. So here's a little apple, and we've got a bunch of apples now. One's going to be in the boar's mouth, so I've left a couple smaller and a couple bigger. Next, we're going to work on the lettuce that's going to go around the board. And what we've utilized here is green tissue paper, like a chartreuse. And you're going to say, chartreuse? Well, yeah, you know, a lot of lettuce is chartreuse, like butter lettuce. And then we've also utilized, where did my other stripe go for you? Okay, here it is. I also wanted to use a little bit deeper green. And what I did is took several layers of this, cut out green, but left a little bit of the lighter echru on the edges there. So what we have is this. You see the sheets with the stripe show a little bit of the white. Okay, and then you just crunch it real good. Yeah, I just cut like little squares. It doesn't matter really what shape. Once you've crunched it up real good, it's going to end up looking like lettuce anyways. So the 2 different tones are great. I'd say about 2/3 of the lighter, and then 1/3 of the little deeper tone. And there you have lettuce. It actually, I don't know if the video shows it as well, but it does look like lettuce. So anywho's, so we got the apples and the lettuce. They're going to go onto the boar's platter. Okay, I think what I'm going to do originally was going to do a full little boar. However, this platter, when compared to a 16 or 17 inch figure, the boar would end up being more like a suckling type size. So I think I'm going to do a full boar's head on this platter for the dramatic effect as well. So I don't know if this picture will show well. I'm going to post a picture there too, but that was kind of the inspiration picture. I'll post a picture too because this is faint. So we'll be back, but we've started out with the apple and the lettuce for this project, and we'll be back and do a little bit more for the feast here.